Hello guys, in this video I am going to show you guys an incredible game played by the US champion Frank Marshall, and this game was played in the early 20th century. So before starting, please wear double masks, use sanitizer and stay home, stay safe. Let's get. In this game, Frank Marshall was playing with the black pieces. He was playing against Russian champion Stephen Levitsky. So let's see. He opened with d4, e6, e4, d5. So it transposes into the French defense. So knight c3, the classical variation of the French defense, and c5. Quite an interesting move from Frank Marshall. He is a very creative and aggressive player. So knight f3, developing another piece towards the center, and knight c6. Frank Marshall does the same. So first capture towards the center, e captures d5, e captures d5, and bishop e2, developing another piece. Bishop b5 would be a little more active, but yeah. Knight f6, developing another piece, short castle. Bishop e7, developing the kingside bishop and preparing to castle. So bishop g5, attacking the knight, so short castle. Both of the players developed all their pieces and they are getting their king towards the from the center towards the safety. So d captures c5 and bishop e6. So the c5 pawn is not going anywhere, so we have to defend the center pawn first. So that's why he plays bishop e6 to defend the d5 pawn. So white plays knight d4, attacking the bishop, but okay. Bishop captures c5, knight captures e6, f capture e6. So the kingside rook is quite open on the f file, so there will be a lot of tactics on this file. So it's a good trade for black, I would say. So bishop g4, attacking the weak e6 pawn. Queen d6, unpinning the knight also, and getting the queen to a nice central square and defending the e6 pawn. Bishop h3, white preserves his bishop pair. So black plays rook a e8, getting his last piece into the game. So queen d2, connecting his rooks. White does also the same thing. So bishop b4, pinning the knight on c3. Bishop captures f6, rook captures f6, and rook a d1, getting his last piece into the game. Both players developed all his pieces, and now it's time to go for some active plans for both the players. So Frank Marshall goes for queen c5 move, attacking the knight for the second time, and queen e2. So this is kind of a pawn sacrifice, but he will get the pawn in the very next move. Let's see. Bishop captures c3, b captures c3, queen captures c3, and rook captures d5. The e pawn is pinned. If you take with the e pawn, then queen captures e8 and you will lose a rook. So that was his idea. Levitsky's idea was that to get back the d5 pawn for the c3 pawn. So Frank Marshall plays knight d4, attacking the queen. So queen h5, attacking the e8 rook. Rook e f8, getting the two rooks in the f file, and already there would be a lot of pressure on the f2 pawn. So he plays rook e5. So try to go for the e6 pawn, which is a very weak point in the black's position. So here Frank Marshall plays rook h6, attacking the queen, and white plays queen g5, and fasten your seat belts. Just amazing things are coming in your way. Just wait for this move. Rook captures h3. If you take with the g pawn, then knight f3 is a family fork, will get back the queen, so you cannot do that. So here white plays rook to c5, attacking the queen, and this move is just from the parallel universe. This move is out of the world. Just wait for this move. I'll do it with like my trademark slow motion. Queen to g3, and after this move Levitsky resigns, and the spectators around the board throws gold coins into the air, And this was just a wonderful move.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing.
कभी कभी लगता है कि अपन ही भगवान है.
So let me show you guys all the variations. If h captures g3, then it is simple, knight e2 is a checkmate. If f captures g3, then knight e2 check, king h1, and rook captures f1 is a beautiful checkmate. And let's see the last variation. If queen captures g3, then knight e2 check, king h1, knight captures g3 check. If f captures g3, then rook captures f1 is a checkmate. Beautiful. So it's not possible, so he has to play king g1, then we will take the f1 rook, and he has to take our rook on h3, and we will save our knight on d2. So black will be simply a piece up, so that's a completely winning position. And let's see some other variations as well. After queen g3, if white tries to defend his king with a move like f4, then it's very simple, knight e2 check, king h1, and then queen captures h2 is a beautiful checkmate. And let's see another variation. If white tries to defend the checkmate with a move like, let's say, queen e5, then it is also the same, knight e2 check, king h1, and rook captures h2 is a beautiful checkmate. So guys, if you enjoyed the video and like the meme as well, then do comment down and like, share and subscribe. Goodbye guys, stay safe, stay home.